but we opened it up again. What we have here is a pit, academically known as a Midden pit, but non-academically known as a rubbish pit. Basically, when the site was occupied, it was used as a rubbish pit, so the people that lived here would throw in not dead bodies, carcasses, that's it. So animal remains, oyster shells, they loved oyster shells. Quick little rundown of the history. Like in Anglo-Saxon times, the riverbanks would have been much wider, so boats would come straight from the harbour up the river to sell their produce, and that's how we think they got most of their oyster shells here. Oyster shells, I think they would treat it a bit like a pack of crisps. As long as it was in your pocket and you didn't open it, it was fine. It wouldn't smell. As soon as you opened it and ate it, you'd have a lovely snack. Then you could just throw it away. This is why we have so many oyster shells just dotted around. We actually have some students doing a research thing. I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
Research project?
Yeah, research project on the oyster shells where they count all of them, and we do have like a couple hundred. It's a lot. I don't envy their task. It's a lot of oyster shells. Just yesterday we had people finishing excavating a dog skeleton just here. It was, well, shamefully, I think it was just thrown in with the rubbish. Poor little dog. But we found it, which is amazing. That was fully excavated and been in the fines hut being cleaned. Yeah, hopefully we can find something out of that. But basically, pit, a lot of stuff came out. Moving on. Oh, this is not one of the structures, well, the structure we found last year, we call it Structure O, mainly because it's like, oh, it's a structure. What's really interesting about this is, for the people that haven't been here, for normally Anglo-Saxon buildings orientated north-south, this is obviously east-west. So that sprung the thought of maybe it's something a bit special, like a church. It's not a church, mainly because Anglo-Saxon churches have an apse or a place.
No, not all of them, sorry.
I'm not an expert! Normally. Okay. Normally they have an apse or a place for the altar. This one doesn't. So we're kind of moving away from that theory and going more towards one of a preservatory, a smokehouse, a tanning shop, maybe a granary. That idea has been thrown around. But more interestingly, normally they're built with post holes, like Watland Daub. This is built with beam slots, and yeah, this morning we finished excavating it, so you can see how big the beam slots would have been. Quite a sturdy structure, I would hope. So it would make sense to store something so precious as food over the winter in some place that wouldn't fall over eventually. Yeah, we also don't have any evidence for a door, so also an idea that maybe it was a raised building, so I'd have to step in. The building went through a couple phases of construction. If you can see just in front of you guys, we have what appears to be two walls. They weren't active at the same time. One of them might have needed repair or broken, so another one was built. We have a theory that maybe the inner wall is secondary and the outer was primary. Over here we have three walls, because apparently something bad happened. The inner one most likely being first was primary, this wall probably secondary, and our disappearing third wall has not survived the year, but we think it was tertiary. Tertiary?
Yeah.
Tertiary.
Third.
So yeah, we've basically totaled the whole structure, so all the beam slots have been excavated. All that's left to do in the recording process is I think one or two context sheets and then photographs, and then we're done with the structure, which has taken 2 years.
Oh.
I'm going to be so happy when it's done. But yeah, if you guys want to come round, you can have a look at some photos that were excavated last week. We have yet to prove that theory, mainly because we don't have much proof. But yeah, post hole, ditch, post hole, ditch, ditch and a post told. You guys can keep following through to that corner where we have a section of ditches and animal remains. They're worth a look at. So what we have here is a series of ditches running this way and this way. So I've forgotten north, south, west. And also a pit. This is where last week the Birks were working and this week where Min and Harry were working. There you are. Have you enjoyed it?
It's been amazing, but the paperwork's been hard.
Yeah, they've got a lot of context going on here, so there's a lot of overlapping, but what's really interesting is here, I won't actually touch the bones, but we've got a partially articulated cow spine with parts of the ribs, I think about 4 ribs, and part of the pelvis as well. What is really interesting about this is that most of the bones we've got out of this area have had butchery marks on them and obviously are disarticulated, so when they were put into the ground there was no meat left on them. With this one, we suspect that because it's still together, it was put into the ground still fleshy. So there was no cooking or, thank you for that face, Finn. There was no cooking or boiling of the meat. So it's a bit of a mystery why this part of the cow was not cooked. We do have plans to extend this section to figure out if there's any more of the animal remains in this area, and also right here. Yeah, also I forgot to mention, here where that tar pit and there's loads of piles of dirt, may look untidy, kind of is, but that's because there's a hearth underneath that we hope to get to after the structure's been finished, fully recorded. So check in next week, you might see something, can't promise anything. Anyone else have anything to add? Or questions? Questions? No? Can I finish now?
Well done.
Oh my god.
Kevin. You can probably spit it in. Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen to Trench 23. Just to give you a bit of some of the history of this particular site for those who aren't aware, I'm currently standing in the bottom of the valley. This means because it's a valley, over the years we've had layers and layers and layers and layers built up on here without it being destroyed by the farming, by the ploughing. So you'll notice that down here we're considerably deeper than we were up on 22. Now this is great for us because it means that the archaeology here is pretty well preserved. It also means that the archaeology here is also quite tricky. So this season, so far, we've been making fairly slow progress on 23. So there's not a huge amount to tell you on what's been done so far. What I can tell you for those who don't know is we have here, around here somewhere, I think there's one under there, some Anglo-Saxon ovens. They're quite large Anglo-Saxon ovens, probably on an industrial scale. We're not sure if they are all operating at the same time or if they are in different phases, but that's something we hope to investigate. Yeah, one of them I think is under there. Yeah, one of them under there. We have also been doing geophys over this area this year because we've got some new shiny geophys equipment. Yay! And according to the geophys, there's possibly several more ovens or structures or something around here. So this trench we opened, this is the same trench we've had open last year and the year before that in fact, and we're hoping that this is going to be open for quite some time because there's a lot of archaeology that we can do here. What has been going on so far this year, underneath here we have one of the ovens, I think.
Waddle and Daub,
or
possibly an oven, we're not sure
possibly another oven under than there which we just uncovered, and we are very carefully excavating it, which is why we covered it with a dark. And underneath here, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little black line coming along here, which we suspect is the remains of a burnt out building. So what we're doing is very, very, very carefully excavating along here. Because we've got such good archaeology here, we don't want to lose any of it. We want to take advantage of the fact that it's been preserved in these levels of low soil. So, yeah, that's mostly it. Unless Fiona's got anything to add, or Miriam?
No.
No? Good. Okay. Any questions? Good. Okay. Thank you very much. That is the end of the tour. Going to make your way back down.